So this video is going to be different. I'm going to talk about games that I would like to try someday, but it's not like new releases. It's basically games that's already been released, and I got a variety of them to share with you guys, and some of them are modern and some of them are old. So without a doubt, since I'm using Call of Duty 4 footage because I want to get rid of it and get more space for my hard drive, let's talk about Black Ops. I actually did play Black Ops when it was popular at the time. I didn't get the game, but my friends, they were huge Call of Duty fans, and at that time, I enjoyed playing the games with them, and they decided to bring it over my house, and we would try the game out, and I thought it was really fun. I liked the new kill streaks and all the stuff that Treyarch tweaked. Eventually, my friend would let me borrow the game for a week because he started to hate the game, and I wanted to see if it was a game that I would end up buying in the future. I really enjoyed the game when it wasn't running bad. Like, it is so much fun, and it really reminds me of Call of Duty 4, where it's very gun on gun, and the kill streaks don't completely take over that aspect, where in Modern Warfare 2 I feel like some of the kill streaks can really kill that momentum of the game. But I hated the game for its netcode. It was horrible, and I remember the hit detection was garbage too. Like, it just doesn't seem to make sense at time, and the game just sucks when the connection goes horrible. Like, I remember I was going 7 and 22 every time because the lag was awful. Everyone was appearing out of nowhere. I kept getting killed instantly. I would put like 20 bullets, it wouldn't kill a guy, and I was so sick of witnessing these moments that I just decided to skip the game. But since I got Ghosts, which is even worse and the game is also inferior, I might as well repick Black Ops someday if I feel like I want to experience the game again. And I'm aware there's a sale going on for the Call of Duty franchise on Xbox Live Gold Deal or whatever it's called, but I'm not going to get it right now. I'm only going to get it when the time is right. So, next game is a game I was always aware of, but I didn't try it until my Xbox Red ringed, and I got this game with it for the bundle, which gave me my second Xbox 360. And this game is Command & Conquer. So obviously, the first one isn't on Xbox 360, but I tried the third one. I believe it was the Red Alert edition, and it seemed fun, but since this game is a PC game and it's ported to console, it just didn't float my boat. However, I would like to try the original someday, since I've seen some videos of it and it just looks a lot of fun. And I heard the second one is the best one, but I want to try the beginning of the series first. I'm also a bit nervous of getting this game since old PC games don't really run that well on modern PC. So if you do own the classic Command & Conquers, tell me if it still runs fine, because I have Doom 1 and 2 95, and it ran horrible if you just play it normally. So I'm glad there's a lot of source ports out there for Doom, and it really does make the experience a lot better when you don't encounter those technical issues. I did do some research for source ports for Command & Conquer, and there's currently none. So answer me that question if you can. This next game, I played this game a lot on PC and Xbox 360, but I really want to try the PlayStation version of it. This game is Quake 2. So Quake 2, it was released when N64 and PlayStation 1 was the console to have back then, and I heard the PlayStation 1 version is the best one, and I want to give it a shot. I do notice differences from watching videos on YouTube, but I really want to experience it due to being a huge fan of Quake 2. Matter of fact, this game might be my next game to buy eventually, since I've been playing Quake 2 again on PC. But yeah, I totally want to get the PlayStation version over N64, since N64, while it does have new levels and it's kind of like its own game, it just doesn't feel like it runs that smoothly. So yeah, I hope to play the PlayStation version of Q2, and I actually heard it's definitely worth playing if you love the PC version of Q2. Alright, so this game is another first-person shooter, but I don't think anyone has really heard of it since it is pretty much forgotten. But a lot of people seem to compare it to Quake, and this game is Chasm the Rift. I actually found this game by watching a YouTube video, and I thought it looked really cool. It does look like another Doom or Quake-like FPS game where you just watch it for like 1 minute or 2 minutes. But what makes it interesting is the concept. You basically go through different time zones, and you would end up fighting different enemies based on that time zone, and that's pretty cool if you think about it. There's really not a lot of first-person shooters that really adopt that feature. The only one I can think of was Clive Barker's Jericho, and a lot of people didn't like that game, but I thought it was good. It just didn't reach its fullest potential, unfortunately. But about Chasm the Rift, it looks a lot of fun, but I've seen a video walkthrough of it, like the entire walkthrough, and it's really short. Like, I was so shocked how short the entire walkthrough was, since I believe it only has 16 levels, and they're not like big levels similar to Halo. They're pretty much similar in length with Doom or Quake, so you will blaze through this game, but I think it's still worth a shot someday. So this game, a lot of people seem to praise it highly, and critics also do it the same. I really want to give it a shot, but I know there's like a generation gap for this series, so some people may say this game is better than that game. But it always does interest me when I watch videos of it or read reviews and all that jazz. And because the fact that Link was my favorite character to use when I played Super Smash Bros. Back then, I would like to try out Ocarina of Time. It always looked like a fun game to play, judging from Let's Plays and stuff, so yeah, I hope to try it someday. Who knows, I could end up liking the game a lot, or maybe I might just say it's good or whatever. We shall see. I really don't like playing this particular game by myself, and since the PC version does have DRM, you might as well play this game online, but I think it is an online only game. But I am a fan of this game due to the second one, and I hope my friend and I could try to relive our Diablo days in the future, because I'm thinking of trying out Diablo 3 in the future. And Diablo, as a game, it's one of those games you just have to have friends to play, since it really does make the experience better. Since playing single player, it just didn't work for me. So yeah, Diablo 3, I heard mixed things about it, but I still want to give it a shot, since I love Diablo-like RPG games. Since the formula and style, it just fits me, you know. And I gotta support Diablo, since it pretty much made the style of gameplay. So another game I missed out on since I was just too busy with other games, and this game is Gears of War 3. I remember keeping an eye on this game when it was in development, and I really liked how Epic Games really wanted this game to have a lot of content, and I think it's great to see games like Halo Reach or Gears of War 3 where the content is variable and plentiful. This is what AAA games should be. It should be something that's fun, but there's more options to the fun. So about Gears of War 3, I really wanted to play this just to see how the campaign ends with the trilogy, and of course Horde mode, and I think the changes were really interesting, and hopefully I'll give it a shot. I did watch some of the missions from the campaign when the game came out, and I thought it was pretty good, but it seems kind of off in the pacing. But I'd rather give the game a play before I really make an actual statement. But yeah, Gears of War 3, I'm a fan of the franchise and Epic Games. I do think Epic Games does make some epic games like UT series or Gears of War, and I do enjoy both of these games for different reasons, and I'm looking forward to see what they're going to do in the future for both of those franchises, and hopefully there could be an unreal comeback. This is going to be my last game, and I'm going to call it. So this game, I discovered it way back when the original Xbox and PlayStation 2 was really the thing to have as far as gaming consoles go, and this game was just interesting, and I don't really remember why, because maybe I got tired of playing action-driven games and just wanted something adventurous. But yeah, I can't really remember why it captured my interest and how I discovered it, but I remember watching reviews or reading them, and it just seemed like it's a game I'll give a shot. And I don't think it's for everyone. It's actually considered to be a cult game, but that's fine by me, since I've played games where not a lot of people like it. But if I do have some time for Beyond Good and Evil, I'm most likely going to get it on my Xbox, since this is the platform that I wanted to have when I was a lot younger. I could totally run it on my PC with maxed settings and higher resolution and all that jazz, but I'm gonna get it on my original Xbox, since it's just there to accomplish the kid in me, since back then I only had an Xbox to play the game and my PC was horrible, so I might as well make my kid self be proud. But yeah, if you guys watched this video from start to the end, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do got a lot more, of course, but I chose these specific amounts because these are the ones that I'm really interested currently right now, and I think some of them will be eventually played soon. So maybe in the future I could upload videos of these games and maybe talk about them. And that is all for now.